Alright, all my lovely people, my friends of the good World Wide Web, we're back. I still hate that sound of Velcro. Some people said they don't mind it. What, first stop of the day, trash picking. Oh, this is a nice one. I have not seen a stand like that in a very long time. And I believe this might be like, well, it's to hang, I was going to say a shepherd's hook. I don't know if that's actually a correct terminology for every plant rack out there. That's actually kind of cool. It's rusty, but I mean, it's made to look like it goes outside. In fact, I bet it's been outside for a very long time. Let's give it a little push back there. But yes, it is another wonderful day to do some trash picking. I can already feel the heat. It's supposed to get to 98 today. Not sure what the humidity is supposed to be, but right now it's kind of humid. Anyway, it's trash picking day. We're going out trash picking and hopefully going to find some cool things in this town. We will see what happens with that. What the heck is that? Alright, we made it to the next stop. That was very quick. Did not see that. Alright. Now, do you think they threw it out because they don't use it or it doesn't work? So I feel like this would be something you use during the summer months. Gotta say, the person who invented these there's a lot of these there, these attachment pieces, great idea, because I have one of these cultivators myself and it doesn't work. I forgot what it's called. Mantis, that's a brand. Every single auction I go to, they try to fire it up and it never starts. So those electric attachments, or those attachments that go on the weed whackers, very, very helpful. But yeah, let's make it a fun day. Maybe if I just keep talking, we'll keep finding things, but this won't be a live picking event. We'll just edit out all the driving part, or most of it, and find some cool things out here in the trash, and who knows what it'll be like. Let's do it. I got intrigued because this sign had a for sale sign. This house had a for sale sign out. And I looked over there and there was nothing over there. But we got ourselves a fan on a stand. Stand, fan. Makes it a fan on a stand. Alright, 3 items. Only made down the first row. That's a good start, but I am running kind of late. I woke up a little bit later today. And also, if anyone else out there wants to buy anything, Taco Stack merchandise, first link down below. I did have to pack up an order and forgot to last night, but it's going out. I'm trying to get out quick delivery. I'm wondering if the regulars haven't been out, because this is now another piece of metal I found and there's no cords being clipped. Now granted, you don't know what you missed. I think that's one big thing with anything. It's like going to yard sales. You go to a yard sale 2 in the afternoon and you find something, you get all excited. And you're like, oh, you can still find things at 2 in the afternoon. Well, yeah, you can still find things, but you didn't know that was the last thing of a collection of 2,000 of those things. And the guy just missed it by accident, you know? So, I won't get my hopes up too much, but it looks like there's very little competition on this hot and steamy day. This throws me for a loop because he has a lot of stuff out back. Yeah, it's like, do you scrap or do you not scrap? Fun fact of the day, I've never taken apart one of these, and man, that's a lot of copper aluminum radiator. Wow. Looks like, kind of looks like a headache, to be honest. Really hoping one of these houses will have something. Sure doesn't look like there's anything. I'm going to see if this is easy to get out of here. Wasn't too bad. Got a nice amount of insulated copper there. I know it's been a while since I've done like a full-on scrap video. Maybe we'll do a full-on scrap video one of these days. Get ourselves a fan. So both of these don't have the cords clipped. In the scrap world, a lot of people, like, so this is considered light iron, but it is plastic on the outside. A lot of people might just clip the cord, similar to a lot of vacuum cleaners, like the regular vacuum cleaners. See how easy that cord popped off? And you just clip it there and clip off the end, and you get insulated copper for that that wire. That wire right now is 65 cents per pound. About 2 months ago, it was $1 per pound. So it dropped, if my math is correct, 35%. That's, anytime something drops 35%, it's probably not the best. And now think about like stocks. Your stock, you bought a stock and it drops 35%. You're probably going to be a little salty. So yeah, that's why a lot of scrappers just clip the cords, and they'll take the cord in and get, well, now 65 cents per pound. I think this is my first time ever finding this. Just a big old hunk of metal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lift this. That I should be able to do. This, I don't know. Might be able to get it. It smells really bad back here. That was not a good lift at all. Oh, it stinks. Alright, managed to fit it. I think that vacuum cleaner just stinks. Wonder how long it'll take till that smell comes up front. Smells pretty bad. I don't know what they vacuumed up. One of these houses on the right had a huge dumpster out there for 2 weeks. There's no longer a the amount of couches I've seen in the last couple days. So a local area, wow, great talk there. There's a fan. A local furniture store had a huge sale recently. It's gotta be that vacuum cleaner. Anyway, back to the furniture store. Yeah, it smells just terrible. They had a huge sale, and I think a lot of people probably went there and bought couches and chairs, because I've seen an unrealistic amount of couches and chairs the last 3 days of trash picking. So I'm wondering if everyone just went to that sale and changed their, it's a pretty nice looking house, changed their furniture out. That'd be my guess. Here we have a school. Just thinking about this, you find a lot of these Black & Decker like small power tools. Do you think that's because these things are junk? Or do you think it's because people just buy a lot of them? Like, they're the most bought blowers in the United States. but I find a lot of them in the trash. So I'm wondering, are they junk, or is there just an insane amount of supply? Let's see what's up here in this whole pile of stuff. Hey, wait a second. Is that Penguin Global? I'll tell you what, it's not that easy grabbing a plastic thing by its head and hope it doesn't slip down your hand. I'm not going to talk about, but it's hard to breathe back here. Wow. What the heck is this? It's made by Union Products, which makes blow molds. Oh yeah, I saw a bunch of... Maybe it can air out while I walk up here. I was thinking it'd probably be great if my van had back windows. That green thing, it's really tricky. I'm leaving it because sometimes the handles on it are plastic. I really don't want to dig that whole thing out, just take off the head of it. But that green thing that was on the floor, on the ground I should say, it always fires up the comment section because no matter how many times you say what it actually is, people will still say it's not what it is. And I originally thought it was to pick fruit off your trees because those tree or fruit pickers look exactly alike to that. But if you actually look it up, that's actually to pick up leaves. It's not the same thing as one of those fruit pickers, even though it looks like it is. And I always thought it was a fruit picker, but it's to pick up leaves. Apparently it was like an invention or like an as seen on TV kind of thing for a couple of years. You might still sell it at Lowe's, but yeah, it's to like, you're supposed to rake up leaves into a pile and then grab it with that and then pull it one way and that claw closes to scoop up leaves. Who would have thought? Alright, let's just throw this thing right on top of all this other wonderful merchandise. Thing weighs nothing, but we'll take it out from going into the landfill. That thing probably is about 25 cents in scrap. I'm curious what this guy has up here because that guy's known as the golf guy, and he's only called the golf guy because that's why I named him. It's not like his actual name. Does he have some golf clubs out here? It looks like he does. He does. He does have some golf clubs. All right. Always throwing away random golf clubs. What? These are called Tourmate. Whatever the heck Tourmate is. There's one club that's not Tourmate. That would be the one not called Tourmate is called Tour Edition. Wow. Wow. That red one's actually kind of nice. Now, why would that guy have all that scrap over there and this guy doesn't just like throw it on this pile where that guy just walked across the street? Better yet, I hope that guy's going to the scrapyard soon because that's a lot of metal there. And who knows what price is? I feel like prices are more likely to go down than go up. right now. It's all bicycles. I just did a whole loop around this block because that parking spot was not there, and now it's there. But anyway, going over here, grabbing this. This guy always has tires out every single week. I always count on a tire. This week, count on air conditioner. Like I said, very hot today. I know my videos are on delay, but if you guys live around here, we have been getting hit a couple times with these really hot days. On the radio just now. The guy was saying he's willing to bet that it's going to get up to 100. Apparently it's supposed to be very humid today, so I didn't even know that was a possibility, but yeah, at least 96, but it's supposed to be humid. Possibilities of 100. Plus the humidity. Better drink your water is all I got to say. Alright, so today on this hot day, which I think we'll start seeing some air conditioners out here in the next couple episodes, well at least I hope, we did find 2 air conditioners. I don't know if my favorite piece maybe is that flower stand or whatever, rack or whatever you like to call it. It's right here. It's not, well it's rusty, but it's not getting crushed. We do have some rock salt as well. I go through quite the abundance of rock salt, but it doesn't really do much. I use it more kind of like as traction. At the end of my driveway, it gets very, very icy to the point where there are times where I just can't go trash picking, or I can't really leave the house in my van because I literally just can't make it up the end of the driveway. It sucks. I know, it happens. But yeah, so I'd go through a lot of rock salt. Kind of interesting. I think this is part of a car. Maybe. That's my guess. But my favorite find is definitely the Penguin, who I believe this is a newer blow mold. For people who might not know, blow mold is like a plastic way to... They're called blow molds, but it's a way of making these plastic figurines. This is definitely, yeah, it's made by Union Products. I believe it's kind of new, but I'm not too confident with that. I haven't seen it. He is broken. Unfortunately, he's supposed to have a candy cane. I guess there's supposed to be like a hook right here. But I guess I'll throw them in my yard during the winter season. I guess we got winter stuff and summer stuff. And the fans probably all don't work. That's why they're getting thrown out now. These fans look very, very cheap, almost like their Walmart brand. But it was another awesome day. We did find a bunch of metal that we're rescuing from going to the landfill. I didn't see a lot of competition out today. In fact, I didn't see any other trash pickers or scrappers out. My friend, who's also a subscriber of the channel, I drove by his house. He had a truckload of scrap, so he must have went out yesterday. He wasn't the guy with all the bicycles. But yeah, I guess the other guys just weren't out today. And this stuff would have all went to the landfill if I wouldn't have grabbed it this morning. So a lot of this stuff is going to be recycled and made into new things, like maybe new cars, new air conditioners, maybe razor blades, something like that. We're going to head off to the scrapyard. We're going to separate some of the stuff as well and get on with the day. But it was an awesome day all around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, smack the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.